Trump has come under fire lately for his unique style of diplomacy, speaking very brashly and bluntly on the phones to the presidents of Australia and Mexico and other countries. But I think, and some of the Democrats and liberals are saying, oh my God, he'll get us in a war, he doesn't know what he's doing, he's a bull in a china shop, and so on. That's not a pun, bull in a china shop. But the fact of the matter is that his style is very different and is very legitimate. I think it all goes back to something that Bob Crandall, the head of American Airlines, once told me. He said, New York is tough, but it's not mean. And Washington is mean, but it's not tough. He said, in New York, they'll fight you for every dime in your contract. And then when you go home, when you finish the contract, they'll go out to dinner with you in theater and you'll be good friends. In Washington, they'll give you anything you want to your face. But when you walk away, they'll shoot you in the back. Not for personal gain, but just because it is so much fun to watch you die. That withering description of the ethic in Washington accurately describes diplomacy. You're very nice up front, your sugar wouldn't melt in your mouth, everything's wonderful and peaceful, and then when you leave the table or end the phone call, they slit your throat. Trump is much more a New York real estate developer, and his style is upfront bombast and hollering and screaming and threatening, so that you absolutely are convinced that that he's about to go to war. We're going to bankrupt you. You're going to lose every dime you have. I'm going to appeal this all the way up to the Supreme Court. I'm going to go to the newspapers and so on and so on. And then your price comes down, his comes up, and eventually you make a deal and you both go home and you're friends. That's his style. And what he's doing with China is commencing that kind of bargaining. Ditto with Australia, ditto with the European Union. And we shouldn't mistake his style for a blunder. It's not. It's the way Donald Trump does stuff. Read about it in The Art of the Deal. Or, I grew up in a family where my father was Trump's lawyer, and he was playing these kinds of games all the time. It's how Trump works. And it's a very good way to work. It's a much more honest way than normal diplomacy, and I think it will get very real results. But the other striped pants set who he's pulling this stuff on don't know how to handle him, and that's a big advantage. Thanks for watching.